Well, you don't want the president to support anybody in the presidential primaries.
No, I don't want the president to.
You don't want the president to support Mahamudu Bawumia. You don't want him to support Joe Ghartey. You don't want to support Alan Kyeremateng, Kwabena Japan, Kennedy Japan.
You should support us after the election.
But that's interesting. You don't want President Akufo Addo to show support for any of the candidates.
You should show his support after the election.
In 2007, did J. Akufo show support for any candidate?
Paul, you were there.
I was, and I know that he showed support for a candidate.
So why are you asking me this question?
I don't know whether my opinion is correct because...
Why are you asking me this question?
That's how I saw it.
No,
How did you see it?
I thought we started Metro together.
We did.
Okay. Anyway, in 2007, there was a strong feeling that the president's candidate, the president supported Alan Kyeremateng, even though I never heard him say it.
Yeah.
I never heard President Akufo say it. I mean, listen, President Akufo, if you are sitting there, forgive me. I mean, President Akufo, I was sitting by President Akufo at Lagos. I was sitting by President Akufo in Kwabena Japan when they were running for chairmanship with Intimen Macmenu.
Macmenu, yes, I remember that one.
And that one, people around President Akufo, I didn't hear President Akufo himself say it. People around President Akufo were saying that because Macmenu is also from the Ashanti region, and he's from the Ashanti, we should give the thing to
Intim.
I was sitting by the president, I was doing Macmenu with my eyes.
I see.
Yes.
And you were supporting Macmenu for that campaign?
Macmenu, I mean, the man...
He had been a colossal figure, wasn't he? But he was actually Western Regional Chairman.
That's the point. I used to eat at his house.
In Secondary?
Yes, he had a wonderful cook who used to do yam and what do you, garden egg stew with Kobe. I mean, wonderful. I mean, the Kobe melts in your mouth. I don't know how the guy did it.
So Macmenu is your man?
Oh, Chief. So how can I... And Macmenu and Kota, I met them in YF. I wasn't in YF in the beginning. And look, me, I say it without fear or favor. I mean, I like the candidates who are standing. I like all of them for different reasons. I mean...
But what do you like Bawumia for?
The nice guy.
That's all?
I mean, what is life about?
To be a nice guy?
It's easy to be.
What do you like Kwabena Japan for, apart from the fan spin?
Oh, Kalahari is my man. We call him Kalahari. He's my man.
Yes, but I said apart from a fan spin.
It's difficult to go. Fan spin is a family. It's a brotherhood. I mean, it's difficult. I don't know. You went to Presec.
I did, yeah.
I've been with Kwabena Japan for a long time. We've argued. I mean, I know him.
Okay, so do us in fan spin. Let's come to Adisadel. What do you like Kennedy Japan for?
Kennedy Japan, I like him. He's a guy. I mean,
but he's Adisadel.
We hate and like them.
What do you like Alan Kyeremateng from Adisadel?
Well, I went into YF to cause trouble. Papa Usan Nkrumah's younger brother, Nana Usan Nkrumah, would come from Takoradi to YF, to Accra, to YF meetings. And he would come to my office, let's go to YF. I said, Charlie, these are your people. They're foolish people, don't mind, they won't go. They used to meet at Sana Lodge. And they harassed me that we should come. So one day I decided to go. They were doing their constitution. I said in my mind that these people, they are in trouble. So I went there to disturb them. Everything they say, I disagree with them.
In putting the constitution of the Young Executive Forum
everything
together.
they say, I disagree.
Was Frank Davis not there?
No, that time Frank Davis.
Okay, Philip Addison was not there?
No.
Okay.
Everything they say, I disagree with them. And by the time, so the meetings were not ending. So, and that's when I respected Alan Kyeremateng. If I was in a chair at that time, at my age, I may have lost my... He's this troublesome guy he was. But at one meeting, he was chair. He said, oh, the man, he understands what he's doing. Let's give the constitution to him.
Well, this was Alan's suggestion?
Yes, for him to do it.
Also, eventually you did the Young Executive Forum
Constitution. I did the constitution.
Amazing story.
And so then, from there, then he had this, what do you call it? He had this Africa, whatever. He had this institution, Africa-wide institution, and he invited me to come and do their legal work and so on. And I went to give them a talk in Kumasi, and then Professor Adai was there. He came, I didn't know who he was, bearded guy, came to listen to me do the legal structure for their Alan's organization. And when I finished, he said, can you teach corporate governance? Paul, I didn't hear what corporate governance was. I said, yes, I can teach. so I went to look at what corporate governance was. And I started teaching corporate governance.
That's the Gimba.
Yes.
I see.
I started teaching corporate governance.
So all the candidates are your people?
Yes. You see, whether we like it or not.
Let's talk about arrangements of sorts. instead of going to a congress that may be rancorous and
we should go to the congress.
No,
We should go.
I've heard that important people in the party from the top think that we should go to the congress because that will be not going to the congress is breaking tradition. We have to go to the congress. Okay, so if the NPP has to go to the congress, there is talk that why don't you pick a ticket of Bawumia number 1, Alan number 2, and don't go to congress, and then all other three other contestants, you're going to be 5. 3 other contestants will have high cabinet positions. Well, that is being mooted.
Well, I'll tell you something. I think it's better to pick Joe Ghartey number 1 and any of them number 2. Let me tell you something.
Joe Ghartey 1 and any of them
I've been...
Or Alan 1 and Dr. Bawumia 2.
I've served the party. You know, I hear people say, oh, Charlie, your time, you should wait small. Your time has come. Hey, I was a party in 92.
That's a long time ago.
Those who wrote the stolen
but
verdict.
you have run for presidential elections, so no one can tell you you should wait.
Those who wrote the stolen verdict. I was one of the people who wrote the stolen verdict.
Oh, the stolen verdict of 93.
Yes, I was one of the people who wrote the stolen verdict. I was chairman. Jacob Echebilamte was staying near Togo Embassy. So I used to drive from Sakomono, and I didn't know him. So I asked someone, so this is Jacob. But every time I saw people there, so I started entering his house to tell him that, Charlie, this is the problem I've had. And so I was a young guy. So he said, who is this troublesome guy? So when they say, I hear a lawyer, I say, he may be chairman of Greater Accra Legal Committee. We used to sit at behind GBC. What do you call that place? Behind the GBC tower.
Or the clubhouse?
No, behind the GBC tower. In the center of the Kantamantu. That's where the Greater Accra office was. And when I'm going, they'll be insulting me. Okule notice, oh, small boy, too no. I wasn't afraid of anything. So I was the chairman, Greater Accra.
Legal committee.
I said it was a powerful post too. I chopped post before.
So the point you're making is that you are due for presidency.
We will go to the people. I think that all the candidates are good. I think that each time throws out the person who should be the questions of the day. I mean, if you look at American politics, for example,
Jimmy Carter
came because of the Nixon response.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's early days yet. The people of Ghana will decide. If they decide me, all the rest will follow me. If they decide somebody else, we will come together as a party because the party is bigger than all of us. If we were bigger than the party, we'll be standing independent.